Hey everyone, and welcome back to it's not even a Let's Play. It's The Sims 3 Blind Cast, and this is going to be a themed one, and it's been like 10 million gajillion
It
years
really has.
since we've done this, which is why I'm kind of like derped out right now,
It's
but
like a
that's
mixture of
okay.
excitement and like nervousness because we're so out of practice.
I know, right? Oh boy. So, yeah, anyway, we're going to be doing a blind cast. This is the first time we've had a chance to record together in what's got to be like 2.5 weeks.
It's been longer than 2 weeks.
Has it? Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Because the last time we recorded, the video ended up like screwing us over, and so we weren't able to actually make it. So, and that was like late May, the first week of June.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's been a
because
while.
Because it's like my computer seems to be just completely against any of the SI stuff because
Yep.
it's like we recorded 100 Baby and that got screwed up with the audio. Then we recorded like a tag team and I was going to do that and that got screwed up. And like I just seriously, it's like, come on, come on. So,
Exactly.
so this time we're doing it with your computer. Your computer is not a malicious butt, so it should be okay.
Just the uploading for this freaking channel takes like it's 10 hours, but at least the video will be up eventually without any
Yes, so
issues.
So we're very excited to engage with you all again. And sorry it took a while, but this is probably par for the course until after what you're at school and I moved in.
Yeah, so
So
like September.
yeah.
Yeah. It's cool though. It's cool. There's still gonna be stuff. We're gonna try to get at least two of these done today, and then we'll have other things available on the channel. So it's not like we're gonna abandon this crap. I mean,
No.
this wonderful place.
I
I'm
know,
not
right?
feeling good, people. So
Yes, no, she's got a terrible, terrible headache. We really do love SI and all that. We really do.
yes, we love it. It's great. Okay, so here we go. What is the theme for this wonderful Friday morning we're having?
Oh, it's awesome. So, okay. The theme for this is Tina Parsons,
Mhm.
the overly sarcastic competitive eater.
Mhm.
That's the theme.
Love it.
It's good stuff. Are you drinking something?
Coffee.
Okay, I'm gonna eat a Pop Tart. Hang on.
We'll just have snack time, whatever. It's like kindergarten. Okay, so while you're opening up your pop tart. God, that's hard to say. Is this sim a human or a supernatural?
She is um I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say she's a human.
Okay, she's human.
Uh-huh.
And is she a young adult or an elder adult, whatever?
She is a young adult.
Okay. And her skin tone? Are we talking pale? Are we talking dark? Are we talking somewhere in the middle?
Um, let's say dark.
Okay. Like, oh wait. So here's we've been under practice with the theme cast, so now we're at the point where it's like I have to interpret what you mean by dark. I
Yes.
forgot how we do this. I was like, well, what do you mean? Are we talking like Wesley Snipes or like Kerry Washington? But I will figure it out. I will use my discretion.
Yes, that's the goal.
What I found, like from doing streams and talking to people, like while making Sims, most people prefer Sims that are like right in the middle, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, so she's an eater, but does she have like a body on her, or is she one of the purges right after she finishes a contest kind of people?
No, she's got just a crazy metabolism.
Okay. Crazy metabolism. Okay.
Speaking of eating, I'll be done in a minute.
Oh, no, enjoy that Pop Tart. You make that last.
It's good. It's crazy good.
What what flavor are we talking?
The brown sugar cinnamon.
Yum.
Oh God, it's so good.
I like the more the candy ones. Like my favorite is confetti cupcake. So good.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh? Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I can't have food dye, so I can't have the fun ones.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
So breast size?
Breast size. Well, she's got a really fast metabolism, so she's gonna be like thin,
Mm-hmm.
and so she probably doesn't have a lot of extra body fat. So I'm gonna say on the small side.
Okay. Alrighty then. So do you want to do hair or face first?
Um, let's go with face.
Okay. Okay. So what are we like talking for face? Are we? What do you have in mind?
Okay, so I want her to have sort of a squarish jaw, kind of like think Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Mm-hmm. Mm, what a reference. Okay. Squarish jaw. And what else?
Um, like a cute small face that's
Okay.
the right size for her head.
Okay. Great. All right, here we go. Theme cast, everybody.
Well, you know how some people have faces that are like too big or too small for their heads?
Yes.
Oh God, creepy.
It's
No.
creepy. So while we're making her face, tell me a little bit about Tina Parsons, our eater.
Okay, so Tina grew up in sort of a suburban Connecticut community,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like a pretty normal person. She's like really down to earth, but she's really snarky now because when she was growing up, she had this like crazy fast metabolism and she liked to eat, and people just assumed that she had some sort of eating disorder.
Mm-hmm.
And
What's like one of the worst things you can accuse a person of?
yeah, and it's like, honestly, she just it upset her quite a bit because she kept saying no, and then like these people would claim it so much, and they would make jokes in front of the teachers, and then the teachers assumed that it was right, and they would like call her parents, and then her parents began to question it, and it was just this like really big thing for her. So she actually started out her teens being really shy and sort of just cooperative. She was a team player and she was really really nice. And then as she got older, she just, formed this armor where she had to protect herself from people being crappy.
Mm-hmm. That sucks.
It does.
Poor Tina. We
Poor
both lingered
Tina.
on that for a moment as if we went back to our childhoods.
I was just remembering all my therapists.
Oh God.
Um, so then, what's it? So then basically, when she got older, she made a friend in college, and this friend was a competitive eater.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those things where it's kind of like when I found out that people like made money making YouTube videos.
Right. I remember you
I was
telling me
kind
about
of
that.
yeah, it's kind of like what people do that.
Oh snap.
So, oh snap. So, she realized that she could make money doing this, and that she had a natural advantage because she just was always hungry and she didn't gain any weight, and that she actually talked to her doctor about it, and like he was going to monitor her very closely, but it was kind of a good thing because she struggled to gain weight in general. So she decided to try it out, and it turns out that she's very very good at it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at this weird ad on Skype right now, and it's so weird.
What's the ad for?
It's for acknowledge, and it keeps like just flashing size matters more, 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 more.
That is great.
Yup. You see, I'm at like kind of a disadvantage because I can't think and converse and like then do something else. So I'm just here like sitting.
Staring at the scope. When you're doing it, and I'm like on the computer, I'm doing all kinds of stuff, typing emails and playing and reading articles and having a good time. It's unfortunate because this takes longer, so you're just sitting there for hours. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yup, but it's cool. It gives me something to do. My cat is being really demanding tonight. She was like, I want food.
Poor cat.
She had food. In fact, I made her a special mixture of quail and chicken food with her normal chicken food.
Oh, swanky.
Yep, and it's
Your pets have the best diets. They eat better than I do. No one's
they
making me
do.
quail and chicken.
My dog eats organic duck food. It's
Yum.
like wet food. And I'm actually going to be transferring, like, I'm going to be moving them over to an entirely homemade diet.
Oh, really? How long
hmm
does it take to prepare their food?
Um, it would be like, it's going to be about, I want to say probably about 4 hours a week. But at the end, once they're completely onto the homemade diet thing, it'll be about 8 cents a meal to
Hmm.
feed them. Right now, I'm paying like a buck 19 a can of food, so it's gonna be a good thing, as Martha Stewart says.
Do you watch Martha Stewart often? I feel like this is like the second time you quoted Martha Stewart recently.
I'm feeling. No, I don't watch Martha Stewart. She's creepy.
She's kind of creepy.
I do, however, use her recipe for caramels.
I wish I had that sort of like domestic goddess streak in me. I just don't.
Um, my boyfriend is a way better cook than I could ever dream of being,
Hmm.
which is cool. But I'm good at baking and making candy, so
What's your specialty?
I make really good chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
Hmm. And yeah, I make like specialty caramels, like you can't have nuts, but like walnut, and thyme. I make caramels with like specialty finishing salts, and I make one with like an orange liqueur and pepper. Sorry, that's a drink.
Coke.
Um, no, it's actually sparkling water.
Oh, fancy.
Oh yeah. Everybody's like, "Oh, good, a blind cast. I can't wait to hear April eat." I'm hungry, guys. I'm sorry.
Probably a couple of creepy people out there that love to hear you eat.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like we're so short on time.
I know.
I was like, we better do this. Of course, we did take a break out to watch a Sharknado video.
I'm glad we did that.
Oh God. Okay, so if you guys aren't familiar with this, sci-fi, when is it? It's this week or
Then it's next. It's on Thursday. Let's put an annotation to the video so people can watch it and we can talk about it.
oh my
We'll
God.
have like a Sharknado discussion, like a book club.
We should because next week there's gonna be on sci-fi, there's gonna be a movie called Sharknado. I don't know anything else about it other than it has Tara Reid in it,
Right?
which is charitable of them.
Because.
And because as far as actresses go, she's not great. And and then it's a giant tornado, which looks like it's like an F million, and it's full of man-eating sharks.
So, Sharknado, sharks and tornadoes. And the trailer goes, sharks, tornadoes, enough said.
Yeah, basically.
It's great. I do have to say though, because we're talking about Tara Reid, because you were talking about her a little bit earlier, or making fun of her and stuff. But I gotta say, she was actually genuinely good in the Pussy. Wait, what's the movie? Josie and the Pussycats. Even though the movie was awful, it's like my favorite terrible movie. I loved that when I was a kid.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's glorious. It's like for some reason, there was like a period like the early 2000s when they were trying to make like old cartoon things happen, like there's Scooby
Hmm.
Doo and that and other stuff. And the plot of this movie was the Pussycats were a punk band of rough, rough and tumble, eyeline smeared wearing girls, and they magically get their big break. But the twist is, the record company that they work for is trying to sell products through their music and like subliminal messages, and so they become part of this giant scheme. It's like ridiculous and stupid, but there's two great moments at the beginning. Well, one great moment, fine. At the very beginning, you have like Seth Green and what's his name? Scrubs guy, not JD, but Turk.
Oh, Donald Faison.
Yeah, there you go. And I call him Turk. And um, the guy that's in like he was in a bunch of movies, Clueless, Breckin Meyer, and they're all on this like Backstreet Boys s group, and it was just ridiculous. That's like a generally good part of the movie, and I just loved that so much when I was like 8.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, so
God,
like I can't hate Tara Reid because of that.
Oh, I don't
Oh, we
hate
don't hate
her.
her. No, 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 no. But you know what I mean. I have to
Yeah,
kind of love her.
it's one of those things. It's just like she's so awkward
Yeah,
on camera,
she
but
kind
that
of
works
is.
for some people. Um, what's your favorite movie to watch when you're like sad?
Um, Annie Hall.
Okay,
Yeah. What about
I
you?
can see that. Um, My favorite movie to watch, there are two of them. If I'm really, really sad, I either watch Mean Girls
Mm-hmm.
or I watch To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar.
Love it. Love both.
Cause yeah, cause those just like they lift my spirits.
I know, right?
Like,
Mean Girls, though, let's talk about that for a second, because a lot of people have been like quoting Mean Girls and stuff, but I think that
hmm
people kind of misinterpret that movie, especially like our younger viewers. So
hmm
for those of you guys that don't know, April and I are both huge Tina Fey fans. And she interpreted the movie based off of a guidebook telling parents about how to like warn out for like their teenage daughters being bullied and all this stuff. So Mean Girls is in many ways a cautionary tale about like abuse and bullying in school. But people, what they take from the movie is how to say really mean and inappropriate things about people. They quote all the wrong, like it's funny, but they take all the wrong things out of it. Like they want to be Regina George, not like fight against her, actively root
Yeah.
against her. It's
No,
so bad.
Regina George is the villain of that. And like it's not because she's a bad person, you see at the end.
No.
It's just yeah. But it's yeah, it's they're great quotes from that, but that's because it's by Tina Fey.
Uh,
It's you just Tina Fey is infinitely quotable. But yeah, it's yeah, the book is Queen Bees and Wannabes.
mhm.
I think it isn't like how to help your daughter survive high school or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, there's some great quotations from it. But yes,
So good.
the goal is not to be mean like Regina.
The goal is to be wonderful like Damien. Okay, so eye color. What color eyes are you thinking? I finished the face, by the
Um,
way. I just wanted to do the eyes.
okay. What color eyes do you think I want?
I don't know. Last I checked, I couldn't read your mind.
Well, it couldn't possibly be green. No, I won't choose green. I love green eyes though.
I know you do.
I want gray
Great
eyes.
eyes. Okay. But my favorite thing to watch when I'm depressed is not a movie, but I go back and watch like really old Stephen Colbert clips.
Oh
I
yeah.
love him. But also, like, it's more of like a meta thing. He's had sort of a depressing life. Well, not depressing life, but he's had like a lot of really bad things happen in his life. And so to see someone go out there and just be confident and funny and like vibrant, it makes me feel like I can do anything. Do
Yeah.
you have any like topical details, freckles, and/or beauty marks?
Um, she should have freckles.
Okay. Not sure if that's gonna work.
Why's that?
Skin tone. Yeah, no, it's not gonna
Oh,
work.
that's okay.
That would've been interesting though. Speaking of, any beauty marks or anything before I move on to this next topic?
Mm-mm.
This is like the view right up in here. Talking about random so last makeup. Any makeup?
Lip gloss.
Lip gloss. Okay. So last Sunday was the BET Awards, and Erica Badu came up and she sang a song with some what's his name? I don't know him, but it seems like Lamar or something. And she drew on these fake freckles, like she looked like a Raggedy Ann doll with an afro. And I was like, really, Erica Badu? I watch that award show every single year with my parents, and every year we're like, why do we watch this? It's never good. It's like the lowest like quality production show I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like if the Oscars were produced by Sci-Fi.
Then everything would be Sharknado.
I know, right?
Just be sharks flying in from off the screen, off stage.
Sci-Fi used to be good, and now they're just like a parody of
I
themselves.
know, right? But could you imagine instead of like that music that drives people off the stage when they've been talking too long when they accept an award, it's just a giant shark that comes
Takes you
barreling
away.
at you.
That would be
Oh
awful,
God.
but hilarious. It's like the Apollo Theater cane thing, but just like 20 times worse. Because it's a
Oh
shark.
God.
It's a
Yeah.
land shark.
Remember when Liz performed at the Apollo Theater?
That was embarrassing.
Yep.
We should just like sit up and like stream a bunch of 30 Rock episodes one day.
hmm
That'd be funny. Okay, so hairstyle now.
I want her to have, well, it would make sense that she would either wear it pulled back
Mm-hmm.
or keep it short in general.
Okay.
Probably short in general, just because you don't want to risk like your hair getting in your way.
This is true. That would be not good. And then like a
I
presentation thing is all about because I'm sure she's up against a bunch of women or men that are kind of different than her. So
hmm
and then she's sort of cutesy. She wants to look like she looks the part of a personal actress. Tell me, what about her social life now that she's out of high school and things are not as bad as they used to be?
Well, I say as I'm like stuffing my face. Okay, so now that she's moved past that part in her life and she's actually sort of, turned her weird metabolism into a positive, a
Oh,
good
real quick,
thing.
hair color.
Um, hmm, very, very, very dark brown
Okay, all right, go
with
ahead. Oh,
almost like bluish highlights.
dark blonde, bluish highlights. Okie
Yeah.
dokie.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, but like she's managed to sort of flip all of it in her own favor. And now that she's done that, she's much more confident, but she hasn't been able to let down that sort of veneer of crankiness
Mhm.
and just being overly sarcastic. So she has difficulty not only like finding any type of romantic engagement, but also just in general keeping friends.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's
I
very
feel
sad.
that.
We've got friends.
I got friends, no, but the snarkiness thing is an issue.
Oh, yeah. Well, I certainly have my moments.
I might need to change this hair because the highlights aren't popping out. I have some pretty decent pulled back ones though.
Okay.
But now my game is frozen. It's like, nope. Forget it. You're not going to change the hair color. Okay, there we go.
The universe is against SI.
Yes, it really is. YouTube hates us. Your computer
Mm-hmm.
hates us. The internet hates us.
Mm-hmm. I'm still eating. Almost done.
Oh, this makes her look like a 90s R&B star, so that's not going to happen.
Is she gonna wear a dress with like a really super low back and like a dude standing with an ovation guitar
Exactly.
playing? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I have an idea of what you're talking about. It's such a,
Take a
like a
guess.
cliche thing, and I want to guess. So I might be wrong. I hate guessing wrong. Oh, I hate that thing where you're so confident that you know that you're sure, and then you're wrong, and it's like, oh,
Okay. I'm talking about Unbreak My Heart.
Tony Braxton. Tony
Hmm
Braxton wore some of the most like, it's just like you might as well not even wear clothes, Tony. Hey, you oh wait, you don't watch TV, but she has a reality show with her sisters and her mother, and it is like some of the best television.
Are there wine classes?
No, because they're family, but they drink a lot
Oh,
of wine.
okay. I
One of
like
them's
seeing
like
wine
a
thrown.
full on alcoholic, and they just continue to let her do like she got a DUI in the first season. I'm just like, really, guys?
Oh
You let
God.
her do whatever she wants, and they all have T names. So Tony, wait, Tamar, Tawanda, which is my best name ever as far as I'm concerned. It's great. It's so good.
Do you ever watch South Park?
I used to, yeah. Well, kind of. I didn't like watch it, but I would watch it. Like, if an important episode came on that people talked about, then I would obviously tune in to see what all the fuss was about. But I don't watch it like every Wednesday or whatever.
Mm, almost done eating.
I think we can work with this.
Yay. Okay. So I don't know when it was. It was it was kind of recent. And there was an episode where this is how I learned about Honey Boo Boo.
Mhm.
And basically there was an episode that was talking about how the bar has been lowered so far and you know that we can't even find it anymore.
Mhm.
So James Cameron goes down into the Marianas Trench to find the bar because it's sunk that low.
Oh wow.
Yes, and
Wait,
he's like
James
in the
Cameron like Titanic? James Cameron?
yes,
Okay.
and I know, right? And then so he goes down to like fish it out of the ocean, and meanwhile there's this sort of thing with Honey Boo Boo, and you see her show and all that, and Cartman he gets like a hover round scooter
Mhm.
and because he was complaining about people who were morbidly obese using hover round scooters and how they were always in his way and stuff. So instead of like losing weight and all of that, to make it easier for him to get around himself, he went and he got approved through his insurance for a hover round scooter.
Hmm.
And then at the end, he has this like showdown with Honey Boo Boo because Token licensed out a show about Cartman called Fatty Poo Poo.
Oh, mean.
Yeah, so but like it was he didn't like what Cartman was doing, but he knew how to like he wanted to make money off of it, and he was like trying to drive the bar even lower and stuff. So it was a really sort of fascinating episode. But yes, that's how I learned about Honey Boo Boo, and I've cried ever since.
I would too. My mother like made me watch the first episode. I was like, this is child abuse. I'm never
Hmm.
watching this ever again. It's so bad. Okay, so my clothes have somewhat loaded. So are we doing separates or an outfit?
Um, Separates.
Okay. Any idea for the top that she would wear?
A t-shirt,
Mm-hmm.
but one that's feminine.
Feminine t-shirts. We're talking like plunging V-neck.
Yeah, it's just like one that's not boxy or super unflattering. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was like reading some article about Sofia Coppola because she did that like Bling Ring movie, and apparently in the early 2000s she had a really obnoxious like T-shirt line or something.
Really?
Yeah, I forget what it's
Okay.
called. I hate on her for no reason. I don't like her movies, but I'm just like really aggressive. Every time I see an article about her, I'm just like, grr, grr. That's my
I under-
angry noises.
Rawr. I
Exactly.
understand. You know who I'm angry with?
Who are you angry with?
Pizzerina Zabaro.
Why, oh why are you?
I'm not actually angry with her. I just wanted to say Pizzerina
Hmm.
Sabaro.
There's this episode of The Office, and Michael and Dwight go to New York for something.
Hmm.
And Michael's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get some really good New York pizza," and he comes out from Savaro like holding the slice, and everyone's like rolling his eyes. And then he chases down a woman that he thinks is Tina Fey because she's got brown hair and glasses. And Conan O'Brien walks right, like the real Conan O'Brien, walks right past him. I loved it.
That sounds pretty funny. One of my favorite British actresses was actually on an episode of The American Office,
Oh, who?
which was cool. Catherine Tate.
Tate. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, she was the New Who. She was the third companion in New Who. Um, and I love her. Donna, best companion. But yeah, I just couldn't watch The American Office. Like
I
I feel
understand. Well, before we talk about this, what color T-shirt? I found something that I think would work.
okay. Sort of like an aqua.
Okay. All right. As far as like the American Office goes, I've never watched more than the pilot of the British Office, and I thought it was funny. But the American Office, it depends on like where you get into it. The early seasons, like the first season was kind of bad. The second was the best. The third was good. And after that, it kind of like tapers off. It went on for too long, in my opinion. It wasn't
Hmm.
a great show.
You should. Oh God, the British Office is so good, but it's awkward. That's the
Yeah.
thing. A lot of people when they first watch it, they don't know what they're in for.
It makes you
Um,
uncomfortable. I
it
like
is.
I like their other show, Stephen Merchant and Ricky Gervais, the Extras, which is about movie
Mhm.
extras. And that show, there's some parts I cannot watch anymore because it makes me that much uncomfortable to see. Like in the second series, as the British say, they go to the main character gets a TV show, and it's like a really awful. It's like The Big Bang Theory, except worse. That kind
Hmm.
of comedy, and he gets his apartment, and this woman comes up to him, and they're flirting, and it's going great, and then he has his best friend send an autograph for it, like to make it look like I'm so famous. I have people coming up to me asking for autographs, and it is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever watched in my entire life. That I can't watch that episode anymore 'cause it's that bad.
Aw.
So they do cringe comedy well.
Yes, they do. There's an episode of that with Daniel Radcliffe in it. Do you
Yeah, I
remember
love
that
it.
one?
Yes.
And he's carrying around like a used condom and pulling it out like, I'm ready.
And he gets it on like Dame Diana Rigg's face and takes it off, and he's like, "I'm still gonna use it. You know, it'll be all right." Gross.
Gross. Oh boy. Are we gonna pick out pants?
Yeah, it's loading.
Pants, pants,
So
pants.
what idea do you have for her pants? Or her whatever.
Um, she should wear. She should wear shorts, actually.
Okay, shorts.
Yup. What was I gonna say? Stuff. Yeah. The thing about like the UK office that seriously people just don't understand is that it's cringeworthy. You sit through the first couple episodes. It's only like 6 episodes long for the first
Same
season.
thing with extras. Only 6 episodes and a Christmas special.
Yep. So it's like you're sitting through it and the entire time going like the first like 2 episodes, you're like, oh God, this is so awkward. And then it just like you ease into it and it suddenly becomes the funniest thing just in the world. It just is kind of insane. I think
I,
there are two seasons though, I think. And then
I'm
there's a
gonna go back and
Christmas
watch it
special.
because I need to. I feel like because I've seen everything else they've done, even their crappy HBO show that they have. So I might as well watch The Office. That's their first thing.
Oh, is that the Ricky Gervais show, the podcast thing?
Oh no, this is Life is Too Short. It has Warwick Davis from the Leprechaun movies and
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's him, and it's like the same thing as extras, but he's like an actor trying to come back on top, and they have all of these like Johnny Depp is in the first episode. All these celebrities pop in and they do stuff, and it's like, it's not great. It's not a good show. But I watched like more of that than necessary, so I might as well watch like their good work, The Office.
Yeah, that's I will watch the Ricky Gervais show because it's pretty
It
funny.
is pretty funny. I stopped watching them because a lot of the stuff I'd heard already on their old podcast. I was like, I might as well watch like, and then might as well just listen to that.
Yeah.
Think I kind of like these shorts, but they're a little too. I'll just change the pattern if I can. They're a little bit too dressy, but the other
Oh,
ones are a little bit too over the top. This will do.
cool. I'm okay. I'm looking. Okay. I brought up Imgur on a whim.
You brought up who?
Imgur, the photo share site,
Mm-hmm.
the rapid share. Um, so okay, are you familiar with the deal with it meme?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it's basically this meme where like people have like they'll just like sunglasses will appear over someone's face or they'll put on sunglasses and it's like
Oh, right. They like
yeah,
slide down over the face. Okay, yeah.
yeah, and like deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now I'm looking at a GIF. Apparently they're called GIFs. The guy who created them calls them
I
GIFs,
call
but
them
I'm gonna
GIF. I call them GIFs. They're
yeah, I'm
GIFs.
calling them GIFs. GIF
Stop
sounds
it.
stupid.
Yeah, it does.
Um, but uh, yeah. So oh wait, that's like okay, we're good. Um, I had a cord tangled around my foot. So yeah, it's like he's it's this GIF of him, and and you must have seen this when he puts the phone up to his eyes.
Oh,
Like the handset, it might be from a blooper, but yeah, he's got the handset of a black phone and he's like putting it up to his eyes and it looks like sunglasses and someone like looped the gif and said deal with it and it's just really funny to me for some reason.
those things can make me laugh so hard. I'll look at the same one for longer than necessary.
Yeah, and like I'm really susceptible to cat videos,
Mm-hmm.
so I gotta be careful.
I saved this GIF today, and it was like I was reading an article about something, and they had a picture of Hooch from Scrubs, like with his with his lighter open, just like replaying it. And I was like, this is so funny. I want. Okay, so shoes.
Which is crazy.
Hooch is crazy.
Well, she probably wants okay, something because she's still feminine, she likes having a feminine tone
Right.
overall but likes to be practical, so something that's comfortable but evokes sort of a femininity,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, what you mean. We
um
can work with this.
yeah. Yes, which is crazy.
Oh God.
If you guys like cat videos and you haven't seen it before, you should look up this video.
How did you find that you were gonna plug a cat video, and I was just like waiting for it?
Deal with it. So there's this video called Munchkin Kitten Talks Too Much, and I highly recommend it.
So immediately stop watching this video, watch that, and then come back to us and you'll share your thoughts in the comments.
Yes, and if you're annoyed by kittens mewing, then don't watch it. Because then if you come back and you're like, that's annoying, then I can appreciate why. But if you don't find that annoying, then odds are you're gonna think it's really cute. It's so cute. I'm really susceptible to cat videos. Like, seriously, Will and I will just like we'll be bored and we'll load up a cat video, and then like 5 hours later, we've gone through like the entirety of YouTube's
Selection.
cat selection. Yes.
Boredom no more.
Right now, I'm looking at a picture I have of my dog on Imgur.
I never heard of Imgur before.
Yeah, it's a good place to go just to look at pictures, and they have more than just comedy and stuff. So
Like pretentious pictures of food and people, black and whites, ladies' hair in the wind, that kind of stuff.
essentially, yeah.
Love it.
But like, yeah, they've got weird stuff too, like organic edible brass knuckles with MP3 player. Um, Here's the thing. What's this? It's talking about Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and it's a meme, and he's there smiling to himself. And the stars in the first movie he writes and directs. He plays a sex addict, and his girlfriend is Scarlett Johansson.
He's another one of those people I just like. I just dislike for no reason. No reason,
Yeah,
just don't like him.
yeah. It's kind of like
He's overrated.
I'll have to share this picture with you later so you can see. And like, two people have disliked it probably because they think I'm torturing my dog, but he's wearing a raincoat. And
He's wearing a raincoat.
yes, it's a picture of my dog in a raincoat.
All right. Do you have any accessories on her?
She should wear, well, she wouldn't wear much jewelry, but she could wear like, she wouldn't really wear jewelry. She could wear earrings,
Okay.
ones that don't dangle a lot.
Earrings that don't dangle.
Oh my God, you know what would be an awesome accessory
What would be
in
an
the
awesome
game?
accessory? Brass
Like a,
knuckles.
yes, brass knuckles with an MP3 player. Um, no, it'd be really cool if they had like really trashy anklets.
Oh yeah. Oh God. My grandmother always says. Well, didn't always say it, but she says that ankles are for whores. And my mother asked me like recently. She's like, "Why is that?" And I was like, "I don't know if that's your mother. You
You're,
ask her."
it's like you're better equipped to tell me what that means.
Yeah, I know.
My mom, oh my God, when I was young, my mother was like the type of mother who seriously, and oh man, I love my mother so much, I gotta tell you,
Okay. Yeah.
but she was seriously the type of person that would just like, she'd be like, now be sure that when you're in your bedroom, you don't dress near the window. I'm like, what if the shades are closed? She's like, don't. People can see the outline. You're gonna get raped. And like, it's just this thing where, like, I developed really, really quickly when I was young, and I think she was just
Like a little bit paranoid.
scared, yeah,
Yeah.
and like, thanks to rape culture, it's like, oh great. But yeah, she was super paranoid because like my boobs got pretty big pretty fast. So it was like, yeah. But it was always funny. I'm like, Mom, I have the curtains closed. I have blackout shades. Nobody can see. She's like, turn off the light.
Get dressed in the dark.
Get dressed in the dark, which is what I do now anyway. So I suppose that life skill has served me.
There you go. So you should probably be
Uh-huh.
thanking your mother
Yep.
for instilling those values. Parents are weird.
They are. We're going shopping tomorrow, though.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, we're going shopping for a dog bed.
Dog bed shopping.
Mm-hmm.
I need
Going to
order
Home Goods.
contact lenses. My last left one tore, and I only have a right one left, and that's not gonna get me anywhere. So I've been wearing my glasses for the last couple of days, and I look awful in glasses, so I feel awful in glasses.
Oh,
feel
I
so
want to see a
miserable.
picture of you in
No, no,
glasses.
not
Saw
gonna
a
happen.
picture of her
That's not gonna
glasses.
happen. Never gonna
Glasses,
happen.
glasses, glasses, glasses. I want to
Never gonna
see your
happen.
glasses, glasses.
I just look, they just don't fit my face. Like, I just don't look good in glasses. There's
Glasses,
some
Ashley.
people that just like glasses work for them, and I'm not one of those people.
Let me see your glasses, Ashley. I want to see your glasses.
But it's not
I
gonna
want
work
to
on
see
me.
your
The singing the glasses
glasses.
song is not gonna
Glasses,
work on me.
glasses, glasses, glasses. Please show me your
So
glasses.
formal wear, it's loading, but what should we do for formal wear?
Glasses.
Just glasses.
I'm trying to be super quiet. She should wear glasses
Mm-hmm.
and
More glasses?
yes, she should wear glasses. No, she shouldn't wear glasses. She would wear contacts probably because like she wants to keep stuff out of her face.
Yep.
There we go. Serves me right.
Karma.
It's okay. Um, oh my God, okay. I'm looking okay. I can't look at this GIF right now. So, yeah, she should wear I think actually because she sort of does a low maintenance thing, she'd probably want to wear something really super glamorous.
Mm-hmm. Like a whole 9 yards.
Yeah, like mega glamorous.
Okay.
Everybody's probably like, you guys talk about weird stuff.
Yep. I think they love it.
We do. We talk about weird stuff.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Not gonna happen.
I've worn glasses since I was 5,
Oh,
I
really?
think. Yeah.
I wore them since I was 9 and got contacts when I was 11. That's how much I couldn't get with the glasses thing. I don't know what it is. It just don't. Some people just like my sister, for example, glasses just fit her face. Like they're like a part of her face. She needs the glasses. I'm one of those people. Mm-mm.
I like to think I look okay with glasses,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe it's just because I'm so used to it.
Well, probably after all this time.
Yeah. I don't like seeing pictures of myself at all, but I think I look okay in glasses. But I like my glasses. My glasses right now are, um, oh, who are they by? I can't remember. Let me see. I think they're just Nine West, but they're nice.
Mine are
Yeah, they're nice.
CoverGirl.
Cover.
Because yeah, I have two pairs. I have a pair that I use when I go out, like when I have to, like on the rare occasion that I have to wear glasses when I go somewhere, like to class or whatever. Though I'm not sure what those are probably Nine West too. But the ones I wear like when I'm just in the house doing stuff like this, they're CoverGirl.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah, I
I
suppose.
got for a gift, I got an $800 pair of Coach prescription sunglasses.
Whoa there.
Yeah, so I've had those for a long time, and in most instances, I'm not necessarily like, oh, designer is always better, but these things are nice,
Mhm.
and I've had them a long time, and they're very sturdy. Um, yeah, but these are nice because they're like, they're black on the outside, but the earpieces are black and like hot pink, and it's sort of it's like half and half, so the line goes, and it sounds weird, but it looks really good. And then the outer part of the front of it is black, and then the inside of it is the hot pink, so it kind of like just you can see just the tiniest hint of it.
Mhm.
So it looks really cool. I like these.
That is pretty cool.
Looking at my new recording software.
Fancy.
It's got a big red button. Now I push the button.
Have you ever seen Dexter the Laboratory?
Yeah.
So there was like this rumor on the internet that there's an episode that was banned from ever being aired because it has like Dexter and Dee Dee running around and saying all this bad words, whatever. And a couple of months ago, they finally released it. And that just reminded me, the button thing reminded me of Dee Dee, like, what does this button do? But I thought I would bring that up. So if you guys are on the internet, look out for the episode Dexter's Rude Removal, in which it has Dexter and Dee Dee being all like cursing and being naked and stuff. Funny, but weird.
That's
It could have
weird.
aired in my opinion because it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, sometimes they're just really overprotective.
Yeah, they are.
I saw a funny drawing that was like basically Dexter's Laboratory mixed with Dexter, and it was
Yeah, I
just
saw that too. It's like a little comic
it's
strip thing.
yeah, it was disturbing but funny. Of course, I love Dexter.
And you do love Dexter. I
I
love the
do
other
love.
redheaded Dexter.
I always forget he's a redhead because it looks so brown.
And it does. I like his weird, like, phony accent.
Yeah, what's his accent normally sound like?
He's supposed to be German, but I like listened to an interview with the lady that played Dexter for the second half, because like the original actress, I'm just gonna go into some animation trivia for you people. The original actress, Christine Cavanaugh, who was also Chucky in the Rugrats and a bunch of other things. She like unceremoniously just like quit the animation business in like the late 90s, and so people had to go in and replace her with different stuff. And so the lady that replaced her as Dexter, her name was Candy Milo, and she was in like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friend and a bunch of other things. Anyway, she said that her voice is based on the creator of that show, who's Russian, and who like when he has an American accent, but when he talks, he gets excited, he gets like that Russian comes out. And so I guess he's like a weird mixture. Maybe he's like Polish or something. I don't know, but it's like he's supposed to be like Albert Einstein. So
Oh, okay.
success.
Success.
I've been watching that show like every day this week, so that's why I'm thinking about it. I love
Yeah, I
cartoons.
haven't seen that in years. What? You don't love cartoons.
Oh, I know. Of course not. Me, a cartoon
What?
viewer? No. Does she have? She would wear accessories for her formal wear, right? I
Yes.
started putting them on, and I was like, wait a second, I'm supposed to act. This is not my doing creative sim. This is me interpreting a creative sim.
Yeah, I think actually to compensate, she would probably over
Over
accessorize.
accessorize. Ugh.
Do
Okay. That noise was unintentional. I apologize.
you have a big problem with over accessorizing?
Yes, I do.
What's your problem with it?
It's
You just
just
hate
it's
it?
just like it's just so people can just be so tacky. Yeah. I'm trying to make this look like it wouldn't be that bad. Cause I gotta look at her.
You should have seen. Okay, at my one friend's wedding. This was
Mhm.
before I had to like go into the dark. Yeah, this is like my friend had this wedding,
Mhm.
and oh God, what a nightmare.
Oh
So
really?
yes, just okay, not the wedding itself, but okay. So she has three bridesmaids.
Mhm.
I'm one. I
Mhm.
actually got asked at like the very end because like someone else couldn't do it and she'd originally wanted to ask me, but then she had to ask this other person. So then I got asked really late in the game. So I go with them to pick out dresses. And at this point, I had lost a ton of weight. I was like a size two.
Mhm.
And um, so like I order this dress in this color she wants, which is this, it's David's bridal, and it's this like
You love
lile.
David's bridal.
I do. And it's like
Sorry,
it's just
I couldn't
it's
help
okay.
myself.
It's like this hey, my wedding dress was from David's bridal, but it was like $600. So
Mhm.
that's why I bought it. Um and so yeah, it's like this lilac color and it looks fine. Even then I was very pale, but it looked
Yeah, I think
fine.
I saw that picture.
Yeah, yeah, you saw that picture, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Oh
a
yeah.
different dress
Okay.
because I ordered the one dress and then they call me up like 3 weeks before the wedding and they say, "Oh, your dress isn't going to be here until what would have been like a month after the wedding."
Mhm.
So I call up my friend and I'm like, because the goal was that the other bridesmaid and I were going to wear a slightly different color than the maid of honor.
Mhm.
So I go up to David's bridal. I pick out like not used. I picked out a clearance prom dress.
Mhm.
And this thing, it's like the only one that's in a purple color. I call my friend. I say, "Okay, can I just have a different color?" And then you'll have three bridesmaids in different colors. Because we were all wearing different style dresses anyway.
Right.
So she's like, "Okay, well, do what you got to do." So I buy this dress. It's like a size 12, which is fine, but I had to have it sized down to a 2 in 3 weeks. So it cost me total, the dress was like $50, and it cost me another like 300
Oh
to
wow.
get this thing sized down. So then I get the dress to where it'll fit me, and it looked pretty good, and I like the dress, and then like I'm helping out with the wedding. I'm doing all the flower arranging, and then her mother refuses to like give me the flowers. So the day of the wedding, it's supposed to be me and my husband at the time, and then like the groom, the bride, and all of that. So the mother says, "Okay, we're gonna send the bride off to the beauty salon and she's going to get set up for the wedding. And it's like, okay. So then we were supposed to have help from the other bridesmaid, but the bride is like, "Oh, I don't want to go by myself." So they send one of the other bridesmaids. So it's the maid of honor
Mm-hmm.
and me. And like then the mother comes in and she's freaking out like, "Oh my God, you got to do this, you got to do that." I'm trying to arrange flowers. Finally, the groom, like I break down in like tears almost. And the
Right.
groom and my husband come out and they help me finish with the flowers. And like meanwhile, I'm getting really sick. But yes, the beginning of the story is like I had crazy number of accessories on because I was pissed off at the mother and she said she didn't want us to wear that many accessories. So I wore 3 pairs of earrings and a necklace
So just to get back at her.
just to get back
What
at
the
her.
heck? So we're like loading sleepwear, and then there's this necklace like that's stuck on her, and I can't find it, so I can't take it off.
Uh-oh.
Don't do this to me. I'm hoping that it's just with the outfit that she's wearing, but I'm looking. While I'm looking for this, what do you have in mind for sleepwear?
Probably let's go with glamorous.
Okay, so like some like really lovely lingerie or something.
Yes, some negligee. Sound like I'm having a stroke. Negligee.
Yeah, I've never been to a wedding before, but I don't like weddings or anything like that. So
Well, how do you know you don't like it if you've never been to one?
I've someone I've seen. I don't like all that pomp and circumstance.
Oh, but the dancing is fun, except we couldn't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, oh my God. So the mother of the bride and the mother of the groom, they come to us and they say, "This is how we want the bride and groom dance to go." Now, it's bad enough that oh my God, I hope my friend doesn't watch this. I don't think she will, but like yeah, they're dancing to don't want to miss a thing. And
Oh,
I hate that
hey,
song, but
who doesn't?
it was very important to my friend. So, okay.
Right,
She loves that song. So then yes, so they're and then like okay, so that's not that long of a song.
right.
And so the mother and the two mothers, they come out and they're like, okay, so here's what we want to happen. First, the bride and the groom are going to dance together, and then we're going to trade off the groom to the mother and the bride to the father, and then we're going to trade off like all during one song. Then we're going to trade off the bride to the groom's father and the groom to the bride's mother, and then like they go through like 15 transitions. It's a four
Oh,
minute song.
no.
And like we're just trying to be really nice and be like, I don't think that's such a good idea. Like a whole room of people just gently trying to
Like let's
indicate to
let's
these two
not do
women.
that.
Yes, and like the bride is almost crying because her mother and the groom's mother are like freaking out. It's like, oh, this is, and it was at a science center because the mother was like in charge of the science center. Was so that was cool, and we
No,
got to
no,
like
that's for
touch.
awesome wedding.
Yeah, I got to touch like a moon rock, so that was neat. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, and there was like a video slideshow playing in the back, so it was really bright, and there was like light
Oh,
shining on the bride
sorry.
and
I
groom's
was like,
face.
I went into the zone for a second. What color is this supposed to be? It said a color, man. I was like, I didn't ask. Color?
Whatever color you want.
Okay, never mind then. Anyway, keep
That's
going.
No, and that's basically yeah, it's like the light up from the slideshow is shining in their face while they're trying to dance, and finally we convince the mothers that they should just have their dance to
Separately.
themselves. Yes. You can pick a different song to do 15 transitions.
I always wonder what song I would pick at like my wedding and my funeral. Something inappropriate for birth occasions. So like my funeral is gonna be like whoop there it is or something, and my wedding is gonna be like I don't even know what.
Sympathy for the devil.
Something like that. You know, something that's just like not right.
Yeah, okay, so I walked down the aisle to a song from it's like an instrumental piece from Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it might be Final Fantasy VI. My husband picked it. Um, and we'll have to ask him because he does videos with me
All right, yeah, I was gonna say, are
sometimes.
we allowed to say who he is? Because he's Kenny from Dark Souls. If
Yeah,
you guys are
from
curious, like that's who that is.
yes, from Dark Souls. That is my ex-husband. Um, and
Okay, this necklace, I can't find where it is. I can't take it off.
she'll just have to wear
But
it.
yes, she's working it. I mean, whatever.
It's a sentimental piece.
Probably. So while we're waiting for athletic to load, what do you have in mind for athletic?
Leggings
Okay.
and a top.
Leggings and a top. All right. So anyway, so
If
you
you
walk down
had
the
the
aisle. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
if you had the dance set, I'd be like, "Where'd the dance thing?" But you don't.
I do not. I'll
That's
think about.
okay.
It. I don't know. I don't feel like buying any sim points.
Yeah, I understand, but the dance set is really kind of cool.
I heard.
Um, it's expensive, but kind of
Yeah,
cool.
it is.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, and then our dance was to Time After Time because I couldn't think of anything else.
Nothing. You know what? Nothing wrong. Cindy Lauper is a genius. So nothing wrong with time after time.
Yep. So I was like, okay. I wanted We Belong, but then like for some reason
Sorry. It's one of the songs I can't resist.
it's what
We
Time After
belong.
Time.
No, but both.
Oh
But
yeah. Actually, We Belong lies in my range really, really well. I
oh
sing that
really?
like when we do karaoke.
She likes to say karaoke the way it's supposed to be pronounced.
I know I'm such a jerk.
Do you know Ira Glass from This American Life, the radio dude?
Hmm.
So like I read listened to an interview by him like years ago. Well, it wasn't years ago. He was talking about years ago when he was younger. He had this thing about trying to be super political correct, as he would pronounce things like the way they're supposed to. So he was like, well, I would call Nicaragua Nicaragua, and like that kind of stuff. That's not how he said it, but that just
Yeah.
reminds me of that. Like you have to do it so right.
Yeah, it's one of those things that people think you're like an a-hole, but I'm just trying
Just trying to do it right.
to do it correct. It's like it's not called karaoke, it's called karaoke. That's what it's called. If we don't have an American word for it, we may as well say it correctly. So
No,
it's
we don't
like
do that here.
not ever. Um
Happy Independence Day, everybody. This is July 4th, or it was a
it
couple of
was, yeah.
hours ago.
Okay, have you ever seen Overeducated Problems? That's another meme.
Oh no, I haven't.
Um it's okay, so it's basically it's this like really sort of, hipster college looking dude.
Mhm.
And he's like leaning up against a window, and there are a few image macros for this, but he's like leaning up against a window and he looks really sad. And my favorite one is it says, I want to say croissant, but I have to say croissant. It's like so friggin' funny. Like, oh God.
It's a very specific segment of the population that has that issue.
I also really love, have you ever seen First World Problems Lady?
Yeah, I've seen that.
My favorite one is there's too much goat cheese in my salad. We're gonna have to like make links to all this stuff.
If you guys could see it all. We're talking so much stuff.
Oh God.
You
This is
know, like while we're on the subject of that, because I was thinking about this. I think yesterday it was on my mind. Like, I understand. Okay, well, what it was, so last night I couldn't go to sleep. I didn't go to bed until like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just like listening to random stuff, and I'm listening to a podcast by the Adventure Time creator Pendleton Ward and his like head was not his head story writer, but it's like his storyboard artist guy who has a comic book, and they're talking about like the universe and about like how everything in the universe is impermanent and how we're all gonna die. And so the storyboard artist Jesse, who's single, was like, well, how am I supposed to have a girlfriend if I know that she cares about getting an Etsy account and all I care about is we're all going to die because the universe is expanding, blah, blah, blah. And then I was thinking, like, okay, I understand that in comparison, the two of those things are like super shallow, right? Like,
hmm
universe over a website. But at the same time, like for some people, like that's a thing that's a major concern or at the moment that's important to them. So I was like, okay, as far as the first world problems are concerned, like yeah, like complaining about there being goat cheese in your salad is in comparison to like there's a dead body outside of my house or Egypt has a new president all of a sudden. It's like not the same. Oh, there I found it. Good necklace. Oh, it's still okay. It's gone. Thank God. Anyway, swimwear. But yeah. So I was thinking like comparisons, but not the same thing. But at the same time, like for that moment, that first world problems lady, like yeah, it kind of bothers you that my salad has goat cheese, or it kind of bothers me that like my iPod does that thing where the battery stops halfway. It's a shallow concern, but it's still kind of a concern for a certain for a moment.
Yeah.
It's still the major thing happening in your life at the moment. So I feel like it's kind of weird to like devalue that and be like, well, that's the first world. It is, but it's still a concern. I don't know. I'm just rambling.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I was just thinking
I
about
wanted
that.
to wear the bathing suit, the one piece bathing suit that came with Island Paradise.
Okay. The oh wait, there are three. The kind of one that looks like something
It's
Jennifer
the
Lopez would wear.
monokini.
Uh,
Yeah, it's the monokini.
the one with like the cuts in it that looks like.
No, no, the other one with the like wrap top
Okay,
and
yeah.
then the bottom. Yeah.
The Jennifer
Um,
Lopez one is what I call it. What color?
yep. Whatever color.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever you think looks good. Yeah, no, I understand. Like the whole I think I have a couple friends who have no perspective.
Right.
So like we often do like the first world problems thing. And the first world problems lady, she's crying, which is why
Like
it's
holding her head and.
yeah, and she's like crying, so that's why it's kind of funny. But like yeah, and I mean in the moment you can get very upset, but I have a couple friends that are just like they're always like fuck my life, no mean to swear, but that's like the saying.
Yeah, right. It's
They're
annoying. I understand. Like that's super annoying. And there are just certain things. Like, are you really gonna whine about like this particular thing right now? You know what I mean?
yeah, like these couple friends, they just absolutely lack perspective, and it just makes me nuts. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, shush, stop it.
Get a clue.
Ah,
Okay,
I'm looking
outerwear is loading.
outerwear. She should wear pants
Pants.
and nothing else.
Oh, hey, men and ladies, if you're interested in that kind of thing, I'm not wearing any shirts.
In New York State, you don't have to wear a shirt if you're a woman.
You do not.
No, it's not against the law to go topless.
So that's the thing.
That's a thing.
More power to you, I guess. If that's what you want to do with your life, go for it. I could never be nude in public or ever.
You could never be nude ever. Are you
Never
one of
ever.
those people like The Sims that are just always
I'm
dressed?
I'm slightly joking, but I'm slightly not.
Aw.
The only thing we have to be ashamed of is our bodies.
Hiding your arms, hiding your anger, dating after 35. 30 Rock again, guys.
Yep.
Sorry.
This was like the best show ever.
Yeah. But like when I go, okay, if I'm out in the light too much, not only does it make me sick, but it makes me really mentally unstable.
Hmm.
So like I went for a while when I got really really thin. I knew about the porphyria. We had started to suspect it,
Hmm.
but I didn't like I just thought wearing like for some reason in my head it was like I had doctors saying no, it's not going to work that you just wear sunblock. You have to cover up. For some reason that never occurred to me. So I'm still like running around in tank tops and like I like wearing shorts and skirts and tank tops. That's my thing.
Right.
And like tube tops and all. I love tube tops. I mean, they make you adjust your boobs every 5 seconds, but I just love those things. But yeah, like running around and getting just more and more mentally unstable, and like it's like, geez. But yeah, so I probably would have if I'd continued pushing myself. I probably would have ended up walking around topless,
Oh, would you?
which is legal in New York
It
State.
is.
So
So there you
there we
go.
go.
I just like by just I mean like 3 weeks ago. I just started wearing shorts in public for since I was like 9. That's like 11 years of like having to go outside and like even when I wear like a skirt or a dress, I would wear like tights, and I have to put like a blazer on or like a jacket on or a sweater on over it. Like I just started going out in shorts. Going
Aw,
out like sleeveless is the next frontier. I'm not ready for that yet. I have to have like a jacket or a sweater on or something. Or
fingers
I used to do this
crossed.
thing when I was like 12 where I would wear like a tank top with like a shirt under it, like a long sleeve shirt with like a tank top. I look so dumb, probably, but I was like, I can't. I have like these really weird shoulders. They're wide for a girl. I have very wide shoulders.
I have broad shoulders too.
Yeah. Oh god. Deep voice, broad shoulders. Like what else do I have to deal with?
A halter top will help with your shoulders.
But I wouldn't want to go out in that. I'd have to put like a blazer over it, so the purpose would be like. And then my favorite one has like it has shoulder pads in it, so I'm like I should remove them, but it's just so comfortable.
Oh yeah, like I like blazers. Like in the summer and all that, I like being in like breezy,
Where?
small clothes. Like I like to run around and hike and jog and all that crap that I can't do anymore.
That's a bummer.
It's cool because now I've got my YouTube thing.
Oh, that's okay. So traits, that's a whole other.
Oh yeah. So let's see, traits. She should be a good sense of humor.
Okay. Because he's sarcastic.
Yeah, but kind of mean-spirited.
All right.
I'm unzipping something.
I heard. What else?
Zip. Um, oh, okay. What else is there? Well, she likes to eat.
I wish there was a loves to eat trait. That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Um, so what would it be? I don't know. I'm thinking of,
Yeah, I don't even know if there's
hang
anything
on.
that's close to that. Sure.
Let me see if I can find. Okay. Traits on Carlson's guide. She could be ambitious.
Okay. See, she's competitive, so yeah, she's ambitious.
Yep. Um, she could be. Hmm. Let's see. Do. Hot-headed. Actually, she could be hot-headed instead of mean-spirited.
Yeah, because that's a really annoying trait. So let's make her hothead.
Yeah. And aside from being hot-headed, she's good.
Okay, so she's hot-headed, she's good, she's ambitious, she's kind of funny. What else? One more trait.
One more trait. She smells. No, I'm joking. She should be lucky because she wins a lot.
Lucky. There we go. Okay, and her lifetime wish?
Is I don't know what's the stuff that comes up.
Well, we got leader of the free world, master magician, grand explorer, CEO of a mega corporation, and international super spy. Because that'll all make sense.
Oh, what's a lifetime wish then that we can? Hmm.
Let's see. She's okay. Trying to think of something that would make sense for her personality. I was thinking like maybe she want to be super popular because like she doesn't like that many people. She can't find friends. So jack of all no, that's jobs. Renaissance sim, mastering tons of skills.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. And her favorites?
She likes aqua.
Yep.
And she likes dark wave.
Dark wave.
Yep.
And
And she likes falafel.
falafel. Falafel. There we go. Okay, her voice. I was you can't hear the voice. It doesn't make a difference. You can't hear it. Okay, and her astrological sign?
Is a Cancer.
Cancer. Best kind of people ever. All right, so we are going to go into windowed mode. I'm going to show what the Sims looks like, and then we're going to get reactions and all of that, okay?
Okay,
Pretty cute, right? Okay, so here we go. Reaction time. We're now in windowed mode, so if the screen cuts off, that's not my problem. Anyway, so this is our sim. I tried to go with the Saved by the Bell, but like black, so it's like black Tiffany.
Yeah. Black Tiffany.
This sounds so wrong. Because it's so everyday.
It almost sounds like a drink at a bar.
Oh, yeah, can I have
Doesn't
like
it?
2 black Tiffany's?
Yeah, that's actually kind of a cool drink name.
Let's make that a thing.
Okay, we should. We'll just invent it. It's gonna have to be like black licorice schnapps or something.
Or something like that, like a cherry Dr. Pepper with like milk and some vodka or something. I don't even know.
It could be like, yeah, it could be like, it could be like vodka, watermelon vodka with like peppers. Oh, I don't mean like.
Whoa.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you my thinking for the watermelon thing here.
Okay, it's the peppers that I'm more concerned about.
Yes, no. Okay, so basically pepper, like black pepper, because black pepper with vodka is really good. And I'm like, what tastes awesome with black pepper? Watermelon. And they have watermelon vodka. So watermelon vodka with black pepper.
Yum.
You're like, ew,
I'll drink it.
ew.
After like a couple of something else, I'll drink it. Oh my god, formal wear. Like, can we load, please? My game, like, Create a Sim has hated me for the last couple of weeks. So, we're just gonna stand here in her little shorts and talk about watermelon vodka and peppers.
Not like peppers, but
But like pepper.
yeah, black cracked pepper.
I love pepper.
Have you ever had like okay, this is like the greatest dessert ever.
Mm-hmm.
Watermelon. It's got to be seeded though, because seedless watermelon tastes disgusting.
Yeah, it does.
Um, but like, regular seeded watermelon, and then you put a little bit of like goat cheese on top with some
Candy
black.
cheese.
Yeah, crap, I forgot that. Well, still just like eat watermelon with black pepper on it. It's like the greatest thing.
I will
It's
do such thing.
You're not an adventurous eater though.
I am not. Oh god, come on, twist.
She looks good. I have that hairstyle, I
I
think.
love this hair.
Yeah,
I
it's
went
really
with the like a shorter hair, but the colors didn't show up the way I wanted them to, so I didn't pick it. Come
that's a,
on, I want to twist it. I want to twist. Okay, so this is her formal wear.
she
Now I was
looks
gonna do
beautiful.
this like the slow zoom in thing. I hate this.
Zzz.
I picked a lot of blue.
Yeah, blue's good.
Mhm.
Who would have ever guessed that I like blue?
Blue, green, purples,
Yep. Reds.
reds. I wanted to get my hands on that. I remember what the book is called, but that's the book that invented the idea of like dressing for seasons. Like you're a winter, you're a summer. I don't remember what that book is called, but it's like from the 80s, and I want a copy so bad just to see how funny it is.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I wear whatever color I want.
Yeah, same here. I look better in darker colors though. Don't know what that
Like
means.
like warm darker colors or cool darker colors.
Cool darker colors. Blues, not blacks, but blues, purples, sometimes green. I don't like greens, I don't wear a lot of green, but that kind of stuff. Grays.
I gotcha.
And I can't get this necklace off, but this is her sleepwear.
Oh, sexy.
Very much so. I like this.
I can tell that was meshed off of that thing from Master Suite.
Yup.
Look at
It looks
that.
like you can. The material reminds me of that like not what is that stuff called? You know what it's called because you're a fashion person. That weird like stretchy material stuff.
Oh, what do you mean, like spandex?
Not spandex. No, it's like the stuff that's in bra pads or like that stuff, that material. Oh, it's not. It's like spandex, but
Lycra?
not like not
Like
lycra. Speaking of lycra, now I'm just like mad. So before I listened to that podcast, I watched a documentary on Netflix because I just like watch random things on Netflix, and it was about like all these billionaires and they like the way they do like tax loopholes and all of this stuff. And the worst offender, the Koch brothers, they make Dixie cups and Lycra. So I was like, I'm just gonna boycott Dixie cups and Lycra from now on because I hate them. Give us their athletic wear.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, feel simple.
Mm-hmm. Your estimation of what small breasts are is actually really interesting because she
It's a
has
t-shirt. It's a t-shirt.
okay, because her boobs looked pretty good with the big with the other stuff too.
I made them. I'll show you. I made them smaller because they were bigger. If I turn her on her side to see her profile, it's not as big, but it's a t-shirt.
I
See?
picked up some. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
They
see?
still look pretty big. Yeah, they're not huge,
I'm
but
telling you, it's like
um,
almost at the very end.
I picked up some hip sliders
Mhm.
and stuff, and like I've been messing around with giving my Sims really big butts because that's just my thing
You're
right
right.
now. Yep,
You like them and you can't deny.
I can't.
That's one of the songs that like it's super annoying to quote and yet no one can resist it.
Oh yeah, I actually know most of the
I
lyrics.
know all the lyrics.
Oh, there you go.
I'm really good at learning song lyrics, but my favorite thing is I sometimes I get song lyrics wrong, but I remember them wrong, and I just enjoy like saying the wrong things on purpose.
Oh yeah, misheard lyrics are the best.
The best.
It's oh god, there's a theme song from Persona 4
Hmm.
that is like the ultimate in misheard
Oh yeah, you
Japanese
played that
lyrics.
for me.
Oh yeah, it's like the steak is hot.
And her outerwear.
Okay, that looks good.
Yeah, it's just simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Okay.
looks
So
good.
we're this was themed blindcast.
It was. Oh my god. Yeah.
That wasn't English. Was that misheard Japanese?
It was. Steak is hot.
It is.
It is. Oh, there's something I'm gonna have to like show you later. So, okay.
Okay. So let's just go ahead and end this craft now and get on with our
Okay.
personal talking time. So
Woo.
yeah, thank you guys so much. Oh, we should probably promote crap because we have things to promote now. We both have websites, so that's
Mm-hmm.
cool. And what else? Our own channels. We do
Yeah,
that.
we have our own channels. You're gonna announce your other
Oh yeah, I'll wait.
thing.
I'll wait for that.
Okay. So yeah, we've got like our own channels. Yeah, you have your website, which is betsy's5avengers.webs.com.
And yours is just Symbiote
Mine
Games,
is,
right?
yeah, it's just Symbiote Games. It's at web or dot webs.com. And mine's gonna have like a blog and a forum and all of that
She's
if
gonna
you
go
wanna.
all out.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna
But
have all the
like,
things.
and there are forum rules. If you're gonna post on there, please read the forum rules.
People don't read.
Um, I know, right? Um, but yeah, other than that, I'm gonna be doing some new LPs. You're gonna, you
I'm
got your stuff that you'll.
yeah. I made a like a I guess a third channel for non-sim related games, but I'll talk about that when I actually have something there. I'll probably do like a really quick Civilization 5 gameplay, just knock it out and put it there. That way there's something
Yeah,
to
that
have.
sounds good.
Yeah. So, what else? What else? What else is there to talk about? That's
I
like
don't,
selfless promotion.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing LPs of Persona 4. I'm gonna be doing Odin Sphere. I'm gonna be doing Dragon's Crown. If you're familiar with any of those, I'm excited. If you want to watch, that'll be cool.
They probably
I'm
will.
also, yeah, hopefully. If you're not familiar with Dragon's Crown, and I recommend discretion because it's not adult themed, but there's definitely, yeah.
It's mature.
It's mature, but yeah, and then also my channel is also going to be temporarily featuring some when like around in the fall and the winter I'm going to be featuring some board game videos because my boyfriend and my ex-husband just let that absorb in because
I asked
that's my
plenty of questions
life.
a couple of months ago.
Yeah, that's my life. I am actually moving, and you know that I'm moving in with my boyfriend and my ex-husband. So
I
just
smell a sitcom.
let it wash over you. It's like, yeah, my ex-husband's just my all-time best friend. But yeah, so they're going to be doing a board gaming review show. So my show will temporarily be also hosting some of those things. So if you're into board games, not like Monopoly, but like real board games, then that's also something you could check out.
So, yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this edition of Themecast. And until next time, don't watch Mean Girls and get it wrong. Anything else to
Thank
say?
you.
Goodbye.
No, we're good. Bye.